Kaspa developer Shai issues a statement on what's happening with the team, what is happening over at Israel, and how the future developments of Kas will continue from here. We see out of nowhere, guys, Black Swan event. I guess you could call this a Black Swan event, right? It's a war that broke out in the Middle East, and obviously other countries outside will be affected, the US as well, and that's not great for what's going on with the entire market. The entire market is seeing downward momentum, right? We even see a tweet right here. The Ethereum Foundation sold 1,700 ETH because of what's happening. They're probably selling because they think we're gonna go lower because of, you know, what's happening in the world right now. Crypto is very psychological, and to top it all off, to make things even more crazier, the Kaspa team is located in Israel. Jonathan, Shai, and others, right? And a lot of people have been worried about it, so I'm here to give you guys an update on what's going on. This is from Crypto Phoenix. As I was receiving several questions about Kas and worries about the team being located in Israel, some thoughts to this: there is no team with Kas. It's not a company, but a decentralized network with miners, holders, devs, and community members across the whole globe. Kaspa Poland, Kaspa going worldwide, like I told you guys, man. We also have a Poland community. I'm just curious what will happen, for example, with DAG-Knight implementation, if Hashtag, Jonathan, or Michael Sutton will suffer by that terrifying attack. Shai issues a statement right here. Caspians, if you're tuning in, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family, and watch till the end so you don't miss anything and you don't miss any updates. Gotta give Kaspa Poland a follow as well. Kas has no single point of failure. The state of affairs in Israel is hard and sorrowful, but as far as personal safety goes, it still remains very safe. You should be concerned for soldiers on the front lines as we are, but we and our families are all safely within the perimeter, and we are in process of pulling ourselves together and resuming the work. So there you go, Caspians. This is why I say no panic. In my previous video I said don't panic, don't worry about what's happening in the overall market. Just use this moment with Kaspa's price action as a chance to dollar cost average in to the best altcoin we've seen in the past 2 years. This is the best altcoin we've seen in the past 2 years. You use these red days, you use Black Swan events to add to your bag. Now obviously this is not financial advice. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. But if you weren't happy with your Kaspa bag and you wanted cheaper Kaspa, well, guess what? You got it. Now we'll see if the men, and we'll see who are the boys of the crypto space, or who are the men. We'll see if the men step up and buy the Kaspa dip, right? Make sure you guys tune into the live streams as well, because I'll be covering Kaspa's dipping. Are you buying the dip? That being said, the developer community is constantly growing in size and independence, and I believe it would have been able to complete the DK implementation even in the absence of all Israeli contributors. If the circumstances so required, following the decentralizing the knowledge doctrine, the protocol itself is documented in a publicly available paper in minute detail, and developers from several countries hold deep knowledge of the code base and the architecture. So you see right there, Shai says, even if something were to happen to the core devs of Kas, it is so open source. It is, the documentation is all there. People from all over the world, even you, if you know programming language, you could start working on the Kaspa code to make it better, right? You could help develop and make it even better than it is, even if something were to happen to the core devs. God bless everyone that is God's blessings and prayers to everyone that is affected by the Israel and Palestine conflict, guys. Just prayers out to all the civilians and the innocents that were affected, man. Like people that are suffering, people that lost their lives. It's so sad to see, especially children as well, that have been caught up in this chaos. It's so sad, right? And it's just crazy what's going on in the world. But this is why when I say I'm in crypto for the decentralization, This is one of the reasons, man, because things are gonna get crazier and crazier, and again, the financial system as we know it, I really believe will cease to exist. And block DAG technology, crypto, peer-to-peer electronic cash, all of these things, GameFi, DeFi, you name it, all of these things will be the future, because you know what we're seeing is how the world is built on a house of cards, right? So it's also great blessings as well. Thank God that Kaspa core devs are safe and they're doing fine as well, man, right? And don't panic, don't give up on such a great project. Black Swan events can't get us out of cash, man. You saw what happened with the pandemic, the biggest Black Swan event ever. Everything just absolutely crashed. But what happened after 2020? Everything crashed, right? What happened after? We saw a huge, massive explosion in almost every project in the space just went ballistic. And I'm telling you, that's gonna happen one more time. You know, not one more time. There may be more bull runs after the next one, right? But that is gonna happen again, right? And Cas is gonna be one of the best performers when that happens again. Kaspa enthusiasts, it is fascinating with which passion Michael and I assume also the entire team works on Cas. We are very grateful for your dedication to Cas. Of course, we hope the situation in Israel will calm down as soon as possible, man. You know, again, prayers goes out to all the civilians and innocents affected, man, and hopefully things calm down. Like Kaspa enthusiast said, it's awesome to see how dedicated the Kaspa, you know, devs are, because you can't say the Kaspa team. Remember, it's all community funded, right? They're not working for, like, they don't have like a ton of tokens that are vested to them so they could, you know, just dump on us. No, that's not the case. The money that they make through developing and stuff like that, most of it, like Jim Skiba has stated, is community funded, right? So it's great to see how dedicated they are, and we like Kaspa enthusiast has worded it so nicely, we are very grateful to see that, how, you know, just how amazing the devs of Kaspa are. So BTC World also stated, I continue my strategy of buying Cas day by day after I accumulate after multiple analysis. This protocol is the most relevant in the ecosystem for all those who value decentralization, scalability, and security. Man, that is exactly why I'm so bullish and have so much conviction on Cas. It's the decentralization. Every new project that I've seen that I've launched in crypto in the past week, since I started diving into new projects more and what to look for, I'm trying to find new gems, new projects, and all of them, same thing over and over. The team got a huge amount of the supply to be vested, you know, to enrich themselves. And guess what? The retail investors are the ones that suffer from that, you know. And it's just terrible to see. So when, like I've been saying in my previous videos, when a project like Cas comes around, where the full tokenomics are just fully decentralized for the public, right? The only way you to get Cas is buying on exchanges or mining the project fully. All of the tokens, all the coins of Cas are for the public, man. There was nobody that had a huge amount that is supposed to be unlocked for them, right? Saw another tweet again where it stated that the Ethereum Foundation pre-mined like 70% of the supply in the Ethereum pre-mine, man. So again, man, Cas is such a breath of fresh air being so decentralized. Jim Skibum, the hash rate on Cas is now nearly 50 PHS. Miners are bullish on Kaspa as any investor. Miners are investors, and they also contribute to the network on a practical and philosophical level. They are smart money. 50 rotted dog. Bumbleclot. 50 PHS. New all-time highs for Kaspa's hash rate, man. And again, that is bullish overall, making Kaspa even more secure than ever. Stomac, 90% of whales are buying Cas. It won't stay cheap for long. So even with this retrace on KuCoin, this is KuCoin's gem box, 83.5% of traders are buying cash and 90% of whales are buying. That is massive stuff. I'm telling you, smart money. What is smart money going to be doing when Kaspa is retracing back down right now because of what's happening overall? Like I said, I guess you could consider this a black swan event, man, because a literal war is breaking out. You can't call it a black swan event. And if that didn't take place, we would have saw this cup in handle play out for cash. But because that didn't happen, instead of accumulating in this range to break out like I showed in my previous video a day or so ago, we are now retracing back down to my levels that I have drawn here. You know, 42 cent just hit, and next stop is 4 cent. Look for the levels of 3.6 cent for cash or 3.3 cent. Those are going to be crucial levels, and what I'm hoping for is that we hold those support levels. But in that time frame, you could get cheaper cash. Guess what the smart money is doing? They are DCAing, dollar cost averaging into cash when it's red, not on the green candles, guys. And this is how you make money in the space. You buy low, you sell high. From Kaspa News, Kaspa was created by masterminds to turn a new page in crypto and make history. It has a great team and community behind it. Michael Sutton, Jonathan Sampolinsky, Shai Warborski. Again, prayers to everyone affected by the Israel and Palestine conflict. Great to see that the Kaspa core developers are safe, and Caspians, use these opportunities, use this correction, man, in the smartest way you can. Buy the dip, man, dollar cost average on the red, and then you sell in the green, man. Remember, the bull run is not that far away. It's very close, and things are gonna absolutely go ballistic, right? So you don't want to miss it when it happens, man. You don't want to be one of those persons that said, oh, I sold early, man. Don't be one of those persons. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Become a channel member, tune into the live streams. I'll catch you in the next one.